Hello and welcome to my thoughts on issue 40, How to Raise Your Dragon, is what I'm calling it. If you haven't read it yet, you can click here, and you can listen to me read it for you. So, the story starts off pretty straightforward. Rainbow Dash bursts into the castle looking for Twilight, but she's reading a book. What a surprise. It's actually a photo album sent to her by her parents. Rainbow sees a cute picture of Twilight and Spike and asks about it, and now our story begins. So, Twilight is just starting out at Celestia's school for gifted unicorns. You know, I really like that Trixie's there. I mean, we all know she can't do real magic, but I like to think she illusioned her way past the entrance exam. So she gets there and Celestia's all like, "Yo, Twilight, take care of this baby." Which is insane because Twilight's like 8. Yeah, that's the setup. Nothing much to say about it. It flows pretty naturally. It's good. I mean, yeah, it's pretty basic, but we already know the outcome of the story, so we don't need anything too special, you know? So, now Twilight has to juggle a baby and school, and she is freaking out. She's exhausted, she can't study, she's failing all her classes. Celestia said Twilight wouldn't have to take care of Spike all the time, but I'm pretty sure she has to. Like, it's not only that she's taking care of her baby, but now that she's at school and on her own, she has to take care of herself too. It's actually absurd how much responsibility Celestia put on her.
No, you're a good student. You can do this. Oh, but what if I can't?
So now it's some special event and Twilight's parents are coming to meet her teachers. And she has not told them that she's failing. Unfortunately for her, Spike is trying to be independent. Normally, Twilight would hang out with the other students during this, but since she doesn't believe in friendship, Celestia invited her to hang out with the teachers and parents. While Twilight is distracted talking to her parents, Spike breaks free from her and wanders off. Uh-oh. And Celestia, who is sitting right next to Twilight, does not notice either. Obviously, she's way too busy to deal with this baby. It's not her fault. Twilight's stressing out hard, and bang! Spike knocks over some stuff on a table. I mean, it's way better than him starting a fire, so it could have been much worse. So Twilight, acting like any other irrational 8-year-old girl, gets really mad at things outside of her control. And Celestia, nowhere to be seen to help her out. So Twilight lets her stress out on Spike.
She's so stressed out all the time.
And he starts saying his first words. This is actually a pretty cute scene. Good on Twilight for being able to recognize the sounds she's trying to make. I'm terrible at understanding little kids. It's a struggle. So there's little baby Spike, all covered in frosting. And Twilight finally starts to care about him, and that's how Spike got his name. So I think this is a really good story, and I don't mean like the structure or the pacing, but just the general idea of it. It's a story I really care about. It didn't advance the world or the characters or anything, but it gave backstory on a character that I care about. Twilight's background has always been a mystery. Like, we know how she got her cutie mark, and that's all. Unlike a character like Applejack, we get to see her background quite a few times, so any extra information on Twilight's childhood is nice. The story does flow a little weird. Instead of naturally progressing from event to event, the story jumps in time to get to the next one. But I'm not really faulting it for that, since the story is set up as a long-term flashback. Rather than feeling like the writer doesn't know how to connect the main points of the story together, it comes off as a quirk derived from how the story is being told. Because, you know, Twilight's telling a story from her life, and since her life's not always interesting, she's skipping to the points that matter. But, yeah, I don't remember if I said this, but I really like the story. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and until next time.